We'll just talk about the equity markets first before we discuss the macro. And just the way some of the stocks have moved up and stayed up. Aside of a JSPL, which is soft, most of the other stocks have stayed up. So the rate sensitives and cyclicals essentially forming the bulk, doing the bulk of the move. Jindal Steel is the only exception. That aside, Sesa Sterlite 5%, ICICI Bank 4.5%, L&T has gained 4.5%, and then you have some heavyweights like ONGC, for example, which has gained close to 3.5% as well. So it's essentially cyclicals, and to an extent, certain stocks which hadn't moved in the cap goods variety have moved the last few days and continuing that run. So the likes of L&T, NTPC, etc. And of course, who can forget banks? They've had a good run, and they're continuing that good run in the session today as well. So that's really the mainstay of the markets today. As I said, an odd JSPL, which is down. But suffice to say, Avan, that the macros too have had a good run today, particularly the rupee.
Yeah, they certainly did. BJP leading the state poll has put a lot of cheer across all sectors and all asset classes, particularly. Even for the currency, we might not be trading at the levels that we opened with, but it was certainly 4-month highs that we touched in early morning trade. So currently at 61.19 to the US dollar, we hit those levels of 60.84. So it's for the fourth straight day that you're seeing continuous gains coming about, and we've gained something like 2% already, with the best performer, mind you, in Asia on a 1 as well as on a 3-month basis. The dollar index also has weakened, and that is certainly boosting sentiment. The QE taper, though, that continues to remain an overhang when it comes to the overall momentum in the currency. In terms of the bond yields, they're trading largely flat against the close that we witnessed on Friday as well. The call rates are between 7.5 to 8.25%. But as we pointed out, it's going to be a very heavy week in terms of the calendar for the macros as well. You will have the trade data between the 10th and the 16th for the month of November, the CPI data, which is also out this week, as is the IIP numbers, the WPI, and of course on the 18th of December will be the all-important RBI monetary policy.